Hi.
What's up?
Hi, everyone. How are you doing this month? Are you having a good one? How was your February?
It was all right.
Tell us in detail in the comment section below. Itemize each day, please. In the meantime, we'll be playing this game that our patrons selected for the month. Our patrons voted for us to play a game from Jack Kingspooner, and we decided to play the game Dujanah. I know very little about this. I looked at some of the stuff on Itch and it seemed pretty interesting. But I know very little about what to expect beyond that, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So let's.
And I know nothing. Just in general.
Just in general? Okay. According to this, commands WASD and space. Okay. I can do that. WASD space. Let's go right now.
Press play on tape, huh?
Press play on tape. Okay. How about right now? Oh.
What?
What?
Okay. I guess you pressed play on the tape.
Oh, okay. We're pressing play on the tape. I really hope that didn't fuck up OBS, but I'm sure it's fine. Get out of the way, mouse. This looks fine and normal. I'm sure it's all good. Okay. Okay.
It is okay. The game said so.
Well, found. Loading. Ready.
Ow, my ears.
Ow, my ears.
Hello, my name's Jack. I'm the developer of the game. I'd like to take this opportunity to say, from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much for playing.
You're welcome. Thank you.
This video at the beginning was randomized. Aye, randomized. And you're only going to get it once. And you are actually quite lucky because in this one I'm doing now, I'm going to tell you
Yeah.
the underlying meaning of the whole game.
Oh, wow.
So, close your ears if you don't want to hear.
Okay.
The underlying theme of the whole game is catharsis. Aye, catharsis. Now, enough dilly-dallying. Let's get on with the game, shall we?
What? How luck? Wait, what?
What the
Is she
fuck?
lying to? What? What? Hold on. Okay, it didn't fuck up at OBS. Okay, we're good here.
So, looks like the natural choice is start. So let's try continue.
Yeah. I feel like continue is the more interesting option. Whoa! Menacing red. Oh. Menacing red of continue.
Interesting.
Well, I mean, I guess that makes sense. WASD or arrows to move, extra space to interact. Escape or E for menu, gamepad supported. I didn't plug in a gamepad because I'm smart. All right.
Oh well.
Well, that's fine. Let's play this game that is purportedly about catharsis.
I like the little walk cycle.
I
shimmy.
think I do too. I think more developers should state the themes of their games right up front.
Just in case you don't catch them and you miss out.
Right. Because as someone as dense as I playing a video game, I want to make sure that I'm getting the full experience. All right, let's
What?
Okay, so I admit I expected to read the tombstone, not to ascend into the sky on a rope.
You know, sometimes that happens.
Normal stuff. Okay.
I like that this is like made of clay.
Yeah, I'm already noticing some very interesting stylistic choices here. Let's go say hi to the hamster.
Ashna,
Mama?
your hamster is dead.
Okay. That's one way to start a thing. Dujanah. I appreciate the subtitle. Oh, you're following us, are you?
We interact.
I'm kind of... Okay, so they will follow us no matter where we go. Okay. Hello? Not here, Papa. Okay. Not here. How about here? Not here, Papa. Okay. What about up here? Not here, Papa. Okay. Come on, it's got to be.
Yes. Let's walk in a circle.
It's got to be somewhere in this Mode 7 landscape, doesn't it? How about here? Here. Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not entirely. Oh. Well, all right. Fair enough. No. But there's a tree there. Is it? All right. Well, I'm gonna follow that.
Here seems a fine site. What do you think, Ashna? A good spot for Kaya's last resting place?
A good spot? Papa, will we be with him again? Will those that loved be brought back together?
I don't know for sure. His plan for the creature is sweetest. I believe we are the ones being tested here, not the animals, so I have a feeling we shall meet with Kaya again in time.
Thank you, studio audience.
See, we can spend our whole lives looking for answers, only to realize that we sometimes have to make our own.
Will Kaya be an angel, Papa?
I read that all angels are made from trembling shafts of light and with no free will. The more I learn about science and philosophy, the more it seems that we are all angels.
An interesting conclusion. Oh. Sir, we've got a visual. Oh, they're actually...
Yeah.
All right. All right. So that's... Okay. We're going in hard. All right. Awesome.
Okay, so this is another character.
Mama, it hurts. I keep telling myself it's just a matter of sensation. I can't hide from it, though. It blots out the sun. Will they ever return? It's almost been a week now.
I'm sure there's a simple explanation, and they'll turn up soon enough.
Mama, in my mind, I have lost them and found them 1,000 times over. How much longer?
Perhaps Ted has seen something. Maybe he can lend you the keys to his old oil mining mech.
Perhaps.
All right. Well,
Great. I'm going to be on TV, Mama. Perhaps revenge is what I seek.
What can I say to you? Once you have sought the path of revenge, there's no way to stop.
Should I hide what I intend?
A moth does not care when she sees a flame.
Consciousness of pain, Mama. It's keeping me alive.
all right then. I feel like any irreverent joke I make here might take away from the importance of that. So I'm just going to not. And instead, we're going to look at this beautiful, beautiful creature here. Look at this thing. Is that like a real life model that was photographed and then cut out? And
Probably.
I love it. I want one. I want one. Can we get in the robot? You are going to need to get the key from Ted. Okay, that's reasonable. We should probably find Ted first of all. Okay, hold on. A whole lot rides on what happens when I get to the left side of this screen. Nothing. Okay. Hey there. There's a nice beat up car. We go through. Okay. It's a fence. It's over here. Folks, hello. Hello there.
Dujanah, well, we've all been very worried. Is there anything I can do to help?
Hey, Ted, I'm pulling out my hair out here. Would it be possible to borrow Duck?
Yes, of course, of course. Take the keys. Take them for as long as you need.
Well, awesome.
Bring her back in one piece.
I shall do so. Got some wrenches, a saw on the wall. I gotta say, like, the clay style of everything, because I assume it was done in real clay and then photographed in and placed in the environment. It looks fantastic.
Yeah.
I also like how like you can see like the thumbprints on the wall of some kind.
Mm-hmm.
Like nice little. What's going on?
To the west, the desert continues. The intervening forces are stationed to the south. To the north and east, you get to the world map.
West desert continues. Okay, to the south. Intervening forces. Okay. I didn't quite hear what they were.
Me neither.
Hello. Let's see what else there's around before we head back and grab the big. Really just.
Yeah, looks like not much, huh?
Yeah, okay. Well, let's get in the rig. Hold on. Let me in. All right. All right.
I love it. Boom, bada, bada, bing.
That's
The sound effects being all mouth sounds is very good.
that is quite good. All right, let's head over this way.
Is one of its arms a matchstick?
Yeah. Okay. So. All right. So we can't go north because north leads to the world map. So does east. All right. Cool. Did you hear the coughing in the middle of
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good. Oh. I have no idea which way we're... I feel like I'm just pacing back and forth. I'm going to pick a direction and go with it.
Yeah, the direction will probably be west to the
All right.
desert.
Well, let's
because
go
that's
west
where the thing happened.
to the desert. West is blocked off. Here we go. West is blocked off.
Interesting. What if we go further up?
If we go further up, then we reach the,
Okay. What if we go
Yeah.
further down?
Huh. Okay,
let's
wait,
just
hold
keep
on. Can
looking
we
at the
get out of the
perimeter.
rig while we're... We can. Oh, I didn't mean to get back in. Whoops. Let me out. Let me out. All right. What's this say?
Doesn't.
Maybe that's just how we used to get around? Oh, here we go.
Okay. All right, time to wander through the desert and find some bodies.
Excellent. Hello there, tree. I'm still not entirely certain where we're meant to be headed first here.
Probably wandering around the desert looking for the bodies.
That does sound like... I guess I was intimidated by the mention of something like a world map. Lots of trees out here, though. Music is nice as well. Very... Oh? What's this?
Interesting.
Hey gamers, dudes and dudettes, game on. You're back with your boy fucking Scottish version of the Beastie Boys. Check the noise. Aye. Right, cool.
All right. Okay. Thank you for.
Aye, anyway, you're back playing. Welcome to part 4 of playing Dujanah. You're still stuck in the desert, eh? Fucking. Aye, anyway, EH fucking 6. You know the fucking score, man. Here, this is.
Well, okay. I mean, like,
to Andrew McLeod.
I'm glad.
Aye. Thanks very much.
Thank you for the Let's Play mode. Apparently, we don't need to contribute anymore.
This. Wee footprints going about. What is this music? Aye, that's quite a jammy tune, eh? Palm tree. Another palm tree. Wild. Oh, what the fuck?
I
What
w-
the fuck? What the fuck?
I mean,
Invisible wall.
consider us Let's Players thoroughly mocked. Wait, is he going to be in the screen for the entire time we play the rest of the game now?
That'd be very funny.
That'd be great. I secretly hope so. Getting more despondent as he realizes there's only desert. Oh, that's a wall.
Man, I was fucking good night out the other night, yeah.
You're right there?
Fucking gurning my tits off on some lad, man. When I come down, popped a few fucking Viagras, again, man. And made a night of it. Took myself home.
It'd be funny if
This
he
is-
went to the house and then got a smaller copy of himself in the lower left corner.
Yes, I hope that is what happens.
What's
What-
that?
That's the house we got him in.
Okay.
That's the house we got our
Other
Let's Player in.
states now, aye.
Okay. So that all just leads right back here.
Who the fuck's this now?
I love how despondent he-
Boring. Boring.
It's about setting a mood. Are we really going to argue with the guy Let's Playing his own game?
This game is ugly as fucking sin, mate. Fucking sin. I gave up. Get another 5 minutes.
No, don't give up.
Was that a wall too?
That's a wall, yeah.
Damn it.
Says he's giving it another 5 minutes. We'll give it at least that.
If you like this video, give a thumbs up, subscribe, like, a favourite, a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, can fuck yourself.
You know what?
Fucking 6. You know where it is.
Thank you for the plug. Thank you for the plug. Are you gonna be?
Fucking dealer the other day. Got a bit of soap bar in. Shite fucking soap bar. But it came in 2 bits. Tried to charge us extra, eh? Ken what he said? Said, oh, it's fucking Kit Kat puff. Kit Kat puff. Just cause it was in 2 bits. Fucking wanker. Who's this? Be cameraman.
I feel like I want to add something, but also I don't want to talk over him.
Yeah.
But also I doubt what he's saying is any.
The noise. New Scottish version of the Beastie Boys. Eat some smellies, offer you jellies. Hold the fucking mic like a hand grenade.
Okay, so we're back from the desert.
All right, so enough of that. All right. Let's head south, I suppose?
Yeah, let's see if there's any place to go south. Oh, hello.
Hi? Do we talk to you or what?
It's always nice to find the limits and boundaries of a world.
I suppose? Do you mean that in a literal or a thematic sense?
Yes.
All right, that's... Well, that's, menacing. All right. Biddy bada biddy boom. Do we want to...
Let's interact.
All right, let's see what... Hello.
Welcome to the peacekeeping outpost.
Awesome. Is peace going to be kept in here?
It's likely.
Hello.
Colonel Dujanah has been really brutal lately.
All right, that's... Keeping the peace is a brutal job. All right. Okay. I am not certain what it is we're doing down here, but let's take a look around.
My father was a military man, like his father before him. Of course, war was different back then. They knew what they were fighting for.
Well, fair enough.
After a long period of reflection, I decided I was right, yet again.
I mean, that's generally how it goes, isn't it? Oh, okay. Hello?
We all know why we are here. Black gold, Texas tea. If you had a taste of that capital, you'd be a fascist too.
Well, all right. I mean, I too believe that subtlety is for cowards. There more to this building? Nope. Okay, that is the end of the building. Let's keep USNDF. Oh, what's that? All right, lots of beds. Sir?
I like my town. I like my gun.
Well, all right. Two great tastes that go better together. What's happening over here?
People been saying that the colonel was found washed up on a little island of the Mediterranean, only he wasn't starving or nothing. He was just waiting.
Okay.
A gunner can redeem a wasted day in a moment. There have been fires in Yemen.
Wait, hold on. Look at that flag in the background.
Yeah?
Kind of a pastiche about the American and UK flags.
With way too many stars?
Yep. Hello.
Colonel Dujanah, I believe?
You have 30 seconds.
Do you know something about the disappearance of my husband and daughter?
Look, little lady, if you are coming in here saying that me and the boys did a whoopsie and turned your darlings into vulture pickings, well, you'd better think again.
Some days the sky hums with your drones. Tank tracks scar the dunes.
Look, darling, hasn't anyone warned you about smoking in bed? If you're calling me a liar, then you'll have my boys to answer to.
Is that how it's going to be?
Well, there's always option B, but I don't think you'd like that much. Your 30 seconds are up. Why don't you crawl away to those crooked spider creatures?
If I find out you know something, you will be sorry.
Hear that, boys? I want some of what she's been smoking.
Well, then.
All right. If I find out you know something, then I'll make you pay.
I'd like to see you try.
Well, all right. I like the Colonel's fittingly grotesque single bug eye. Hi there.
A family gets on a boat. They prefer to risk everything on an uncertain sea than live with this intervention.
To be read aloud. Thank you, Mark. So nice. Applause. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's a great honor to be here this morning, and so many faith leaders, very, very important people to me from across our magnificent nation, and so many leaders from all across the globe. Today we continue a tradition begun by President Eisenhower some 64 years ago. This gathering is a testament to the power of faith and is one of the great customs of our nation. I hope to be here 7 more times with you. Laughter and applause. I want very much to thank our co-chairs, Senator Bozeman and Senator Coons, and all the congressional leadership. They are all over the place. We have a lot of very distinguished guests. And we have one guest who was just sworn in last night, Rex Tillerson, Secretary of State. Going to do a great job. Thank you as well to the Senate, Chaplain Barry Black, for his moving words. And I don't know, Chaplain, whether or not that's an appointed position. Is that an appointed position? I don't even know if you're a Democrat or if you're a Republican, but I'm appointing you for another year. The hell with it.
Woo!
Laughter and applause. And I think it's not even my appointment. It's the Senate's appointment, but we'll talk to them. Your son is here. Your job is very, very secure, okay? Laughter. Thank you, Barry. Appreciate it very much. I also want to thank my great friends, though, Roma. Where's Roma? Beautiful Rona Downey, the voice of an angel. She's got the voice. Every time I hear it, that voice is so beautiful. Everything is so beautiful about Roma, including her husband, because he's a special friend. Mark Burnett for the wonderful introduction. So true, so true. I also want to thank my dear friend, Vice President Mike Pence, who has been incredible. Applause. And incredible wife, Karen. Every time I was in a little trouble with something, they were questioning me. They'd say, but he picked Mike Pence. So he has to know what he's doing. And it's true he's been, on the scale of 0 to 10. I rate him a 12, okay? So I want to thank you. Thank you very much. Apprentice it. Applause. Most importantly today, I want to thank the American people. Your faith and prayers have sustained me and inspired me through some very, very tough times. All around America, I have met amazing people whose words of worship and encouragement have been a constant source of strength. What I hear most often as I travel the country are 5 words that never ever fail to touch my heart. That's, I am praying for you. I hear it for you, Mr. President. I hear it so often, I am praying for you, Mr. President. No one has inspired me more in my travel than the families of the United States military, men and women who have put their lives on the line every day for their country and their countrymen. I just came back yesterday from Dover Air Force Base to join the family of Chief William Ryan Owens. It's America's fallen hero who was returned home. Very, very sad, but very, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. His family was there. Incredible family. Loved him so much. So devastated. He was so devastated, but the ceremony was amazing. He died in defense of our nation. He gave his life in defense of our people. Our debt to him and our debt to his family is eternal and everlasting. Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. We'll never forget the men and women who wear the uniform. Believe me. Thank you. From generation to generation, their vigilance has kept our liberty alive. Our freedom is won by their sacrifice, and our security has been earned with their sweat and blood and tears. God has blessed this land to give us such incredible heroes and patriots, and they are very, very special, and we are going to take care of them. Our soldiers understand that what matters is not party or ideology or creed, but the bonds of loyalty that link us all together as one. America is a nation of believers. In towns all across our land, it's plain to see that we easily forget. So easily we forget that this quality of our lives is not defined by our material success, but by our spiritual success. And I will tell you that, and I'll tell you from somebody that has had material success and knows tremendous numbers of people with great material success, the most material success. Many of those people are very, very miserable, unhappy people. And I know that a lot of people without that, but they have great families, they have great faith, they don't have money, at least not nearly to the extent and they're happy. Those people are successful people, and I have to tell you. Freedom of religion is a sacred right, but it is also a right under threat all around us. And the world is under serious, serious threat in so many different ways. And I've never seen it so much and openly as since I took the position of president. The world is in trouble, but we're going to straighten it out, okay? That's what we do. That's what I do. I fix things. We're going to straighten it out. Believe me, when you hear about the tough phone calls I'm having, don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. They're tough. We have to be tough. It's time we're going to be a little tough, folks. We're taken advantage of by every nation in the world, virtually. It's not going to happen anymore. It's not going to happen anymore. We have seen unimaginable violence carried out in the name of religion, acts of wanton slaughter against religious minorities, horrors on a scale that defy description. Terrorism is a fundamental threat to religious freedom. It must be stopped, and it will be stopped. It may not be pretty for a while, but it will be stopped. We have seen, by the way, General, as you know, James Mad Dog, I shouldn't say it in this room, Mattis. Now, there's a reason they call him Mad Dog Mattis. He never lost a battle, always wins them and always wins them fast. He's our new Secretary of Defense who will be working with Rex. He's right now in South Korea, going to Japan and going to come some other spots. And I'll tell you what, I've gotten to know him really well. He's the real deal. We have somebody who's the real deal working for us, and that's what we need. So you watch. You just watch. Applause. Things will be different. We have seen peace-loving Muslims brutalized, victimized, murdered, and oppressed by ISIS killers. We've seen threats of extermination against the Jewish people. We've seen a campaign of ISIS and genocide against Christians where they cut off heads. Not since the Middle Ages have we seen that. We haven't seen that, the cutting off heads. Now they cut off their heads, they drown people in steel cages. Haven't seen this, I haven't seen this. Nobody has seen this for many, many years. In recent days, we have begun to take necessary action to achieve that goal. Our nation has the most generous immigration system in the world, but there are those that would exploit that generosity to undermine the values we hold so dear. We need security. There are those who would seek to enter our country for the purpose of spreading violence or oppressing other people based on their faith or their lifestyle. Not right. We will not allow a beachhead of intolerance to spread in our nation. You look all over the world and you see what's happening. America will succeed as long as our most vulnerable citizens, and we have some that are so vulnerable, have a path to success. And America will thrive as long as we continue to have faith in each other and faith in God. Applause. We need to carry on, and to keep carrying on for us here in Washington, we must never ever stop asking God for the wisdom to serve the public according to his will. That's why... Applause. Thank you. That's why President Eisenhower and Senator Carlson had the wisdom to gather together 64 years ago to begin this truly great tradition. But that's not all they did together. Let me tell you the rest of the story. Just 1 year later, Senator Carlson was among the members of Congress to send to the President's desk a joint resolution that added under God to our Pledge of Allegiance. That's a great thing. Applause. Because that's what we are, and that's what we will always be. And that is what our people want. One beautiful nation under God. Thank you. God bless you, and God bless America. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Applause.
So that was the entire Trump speech from the 2017 National Prayer Breakfast.
Hold on, I need to fucking wash out my mouth.
So that was, I think, world record. Previous WR was held at, I can't tell because my phone is glitching. There we go. Previous world record was held at, it appears, about 19 minutes, 32 seconds by a certain fellow who shall remain unnamed.
Fair enough.
Did you expect it to have a full, complete?
I didn't.
Speech?
I if I had known, I wouldn't have committed. But also, partway through, when I realized what I was getting into, a sunk cost fallacy kicked in. I didn't deign to do the voice. I can't. It's just not it's just not funny, I guess. At least not yet. Having lived through him, it's just... One thing I will say, that reading his words aloud at speed, you realize how his particular diction works.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so hard to keep pace with. But anyway, can't imagine what that's doing. It's probably not related to anything. It's probably just a random Easter egg. A glitch probably left it in there. I wouldn't worry about it. Just forget any of that ever happened, all right? It's not important. It's not important. In here.
Beds, apparently.
Cool. Hey there. What you got for us?
With bombs, can we move mountains?
True. All right. Well, let's go find some evidence.
Yeah? I once put the barrel of my gun in my mouth just to see what it felt like. It felt like I was in a movie.
I don't have the time to unpack all that. All right, well, consider this piece kept.
Mostly my days are just waiting about. So what? You are 100% against intervention in all situations?
All right. Get us out of here. Oh, going from that back to the bitty bada boom is just... Bada bada boom, bada bada bing. All right.
Okay, so we now know we can go
Yep.
through, though.
We just can't take the big walkie
Yeah.
guy with us.
Hell yeah.
Oh, this is... What?
We just went back.
Okay. All right, so I pressed one button and that happened. Okay. Oh. Where are we headed to? I have two buttons up and down and they go like this. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh! What? What? The beast calls you a gangster and splits twice at the sky. It spits twice at the sky. A globule of the spit lands on your motorbike. Grab the beast at its base and give it a squeeze. Sure. The terrible beast flops over and dies. +1 stealth. HP max. You learn tiptoe, slobber, tennis, all foggy. Upgrade to level 14 all metal gym jams. You learn to spell augment brown winker. Record breaking ball tricks. The member of your party has left. Beast. Oh shit.
All right.
All right. Okay, so. All right. Okay, I understand how this controls now. It's a top-down, left-right. Okay. Okay. Oh, let me out. I'm not very good at controlling like this, but we'll figure it out. All right. What is there on the world? Stop. This is so hard to control. Help me.
That's
All
a thing.
That's a thing.
Interact with it.
Believe you me, I am trying. There we go.
Huh.
Okay. Immediately an air of menace fills. Hi.
Those automatons really give me the willies.
Do they? Great if all work was automated, then the flesh ones could pursue their true desires.
Huh.
Well, all right. I wonder what that might be referring to. Oh, hello.
You ever think that perhaps we are part of the problem?
Nah, I think the Earth itself is making the CO2 levels freakishly rise.
Yeah, let's blame volcanoes.
Fucking volcanoes, man.
So I guess this is the oil mining site, probably?
Yeah.
These mechs are really impractical and are always breaking down, but try telling Mr. Hodgkins that.
I'm a blowtorch lighting a gas stove in which in turn lights a candle. I can't remember being the match. Well, all right. Guess let's poke around here for a while.
Oh good, a maze.
Pipe maze. That's fine. I think this will get us through. Gotta see all the important stuff. Hi there. It's a nice clipboard you have there. It'd be a shame if someone copied something on it. Alright, hold on.
Interesting.
Hold on. Hold on. You're just gonna have to trust me that what I'm doing here is pulling up Notepad. And then... yeah.
Gee, it probably would be easier to type if we didn't place objects in front of the bottom corner of the TV covering the area.
Yeah. Alright, so what it says is, to find out what is in the shaking man's mind, go into the TV room in Bo Sepez and turn the TV off and on again 4 times. No more, no less. To reset, leave the room. Once you've done this, speak to the shaking man.
Cool. Let's keep that saved in the background.
Yeah, we'll leave that up. Alright. Thank you for the tip, friend. I'm gonna move my mouse out of the way again. I do love games that use the entirety of the space they work in. All right, let's see what else is happening in here. Music is quite good. Music is very good and also very evocative.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that. All right, what's happening over here?
We've been in this.
We've been in that one? Oh, yeah, we've been in these. Okay, let's check out up here then. Hello. That Amki dude freaks me the hell out.
I hear he's using the body of a disabled child as a host.
Wouldn't put it past him, the sicko.
I hear he's jacked up on the bad drugs.
I hear he uses this power plant to support his sick obsession with death.
I heard he's a jazz enthusiast.
Truly the worst among us. What's happening in here, buddy? You are deformed. What? Well, all right then. Hello.
How on earth am I meant to fix this?
Oh, it's the top and bottom part of a... Okay. Under this earth, 200 frozen bodies. What? All right. Hi there. I prepare my lessons each night and every morning, and my classroom is empty.
I love that the head is an Ethernet cable.
Yeah, it's a good little touch. The part in the back of the... And that's just a soup can. I love the way that objects are reused for this. This is...
Bloody machines coming up here, speaking our language.
Bloody machines taking our jobs.
They should piss off back to where they come from.
Flesh ones, they're cute when they're babies. Alright.
You see me, I be work. Wait, is this a Rihanna song?
I'm not familiar with Rihanna's Over.
Work.
I will be honest, I am not familiar.
Is that a Rihanna song?
I suppose you're gonna have to look it up now. It's the only way out of this. Some movement to make all vehicles self-driving. Came to be a point where moral resolutions had to be made over when the vehicle should kill the passenger over another pedestrians. No one would buy the car that chose anyone over the passenger.
Yeah, that's Work by Rihanna featuring Drake.
Well, I'm glad you recognized it. Become the tools of our tools. Well. Oh, okay, there's a little more up here. It's over here. What's here on the forbidden side? Oh! I see.
What?
What?
Down we go.
We're heading down. Okay. So, got a whole lot of things coming at me all at once here. Let's,
Go through the door?
Oh, that's the elevator. All right, okay, let's go through the door. Hi.
This robot body in life is difficult to attain, but now has been attained. Maker's thoughts are difficult to assemble, but are now assembled. We do not use this precious case to help ourselves. Till then, what shall we wait to save ourselves?
Okay.
They hoped that maybe suicide was just a phase. All the connections were still there. All the neurological, the trillions of corridors, the cells instinct. All were paused in a sliver of a moment.
I see. Okay. Maybe I need to put a flashing light warning on this episode.
We all have the mind of our maker.
Small robot projects images of M. Qui Hodgkins, owner of this generation plant.
It looks so good.
Looks... Yeah, I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure he's fine. Okay. We're close now. There's a door there and a door there. Let's go down here. Locked. Through the window, you can see the outline of a dozen or so mechanical figures. Some are holding bottles of methylated spirits. Some hold pliers at their jugular pneumatic tubes. An almost tangible tension. Well, all right then. Hi there.
Last generation, the cloud started to change. Our parents shrug off the guilt.
What's up, friend?
In the 2020s, scores and scores entered a maybe death. Their bodies were forced into a chemically induced static state, which many relatives and ex-lovers saw as suicide, a maybe suicide.
Like you, I know what I was before this. I was a person terrified of death. Or was I? And as for my response, I think I'm a consciousness ported from an aging flesh. This is how I've been told to respond.
Never let me end.
Is this? This recalls very highly I don't know if you're also getting this from it, but it feels a lot like, because they're talking a lot about global warming and the planet dying, and a lot of this seems to have come out of rich people's desperation to buy their way into anything that allows them to live for as long as possible.
Maybe.
Nowadays, it's Elon trying to get to the moon. In past science fiction, it was how can you port yourself into a metal, how can you digitize your consciousness to live forever? It's frightening. What's up here? Okay. Do we want to...
Let's go that direction.
Okay.
Let's pick a direction, go a direction.
Pick a direction, go... Okay, sorry. The indecisive part of me is what if I pick the wrong way, though? What if I pick the right way? That's even worse. Where on earth are we headed?
All over the place, apparently.
Yeah. I'm sure it's fine, though. I hate how it's zoomed in just enough where you can't really make judgments about the paths around you.
Yeah.
All right. Where are we headed, friend? Left wall.
Yep.
Okay.
This is a hell of a room.
This is a hell of a room. I don't know what to make of this. I don't even know what we're doing here. I was just hanging around the world map. Hi there. Okay. Hi, friend.
Is there gravity now?
Yeah, there's gravity now.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
At least it gets quieter as we go away.
That's true. Now I understand why it's all laid out this way. What's over here? I appreciate
wall.
your screams, friend, but they are stressing me the hell out. Let's see what's down here. Oh. Well, I guess we're going this way.
All right.
Well, that was delightful and necessary. There's the music's chill now. Maybe that was the real reward. I still don't know what the point of that room was. Just,
Does it need one?
I guess not. No. One has entered a reverential place. Maker Amqui's interactions have been minimal this past decade, particularly with flesh bodies. Hi, buddy. All right. Is that a door? It is a door. Okay.
In the
I suppose
flesh.
the subject of death and dying is something that for most people try to keep away from. What does death inform us about the nature of consciousness? Yes, this is one of the questions of our time. We have to accept death even though we are scared fucking stiff. And our culture does everything to preserve that. One might think that cultures that don't talk about dying are more greedy and self-centered. I am kept in a constant state of near death, cardiac arrest, no brain functions, the being of light that I move towards, a corridor. If I go further, I die. The verb to flash. My life flashing, light flashes, neurons convulsing. Then I'm back here with no return journey. Has this got anything to do with dying? Or is it just a construct of the brain? Well, let's look at dying. The dying process starts with premonitions. You get information that you are going to die before the diagnosis. A feeling, a dream, a change of behavior, a change in the way you breathe. There is information out there that your death is close. Well, you get your diagnosis, and then what? I want you to think about yourself. What is going to happen to you that moment, when it really hits home that you're going to die soon? You're going to be fearfully afraid, and you will not want to go. Why? Because you are so attached to your daughter, to your husband, to the career opportunities you are missing, to the world in fact. And it is this attachment which is going to mark your progress through dying itself. 2-3 weeks before your death, you may have visions of first-degree relatives who have died. They are welcoming, supportive, and helpful. They might even come into the room and sit on your bed. They are comforting. It is rare to see angels. Then you go on to the next phase. This is what everyone must know and understand. You go into a different reality. You go into a different reality. If you're going to die conscious, which everyone should persuade their doctors to do, then you have a much better chance of visiting this new reality. It is much like the place of near death. Light, dead relatives, love, support, really pleasant. One of 2 studies shows that about 90% of people dying of cancer go into this area. Now you come to your first hurdle. You have seen, on the one hand, what you have been told is where you may be going. But, on the other hand, you just don't want to go. You just don't want to go. You have a choice, dear listener. Use your knowledge of the choice to learn to die well. Give everything up at this hurdle. Obviously all your ambitions. but those very close relationships too. Because if you don't, you will be held back by these people as the dying process continues. It is a question of giving up, giving up, giving up, giving up. Not everyone manages it, and they have a terribly difficult time, because there's this pull.
The heart beats as the pull.
You then go into a new level of consciousness, non-dual consciousness. You don't have to be dying to go into it, but if you are dying and doing it properly, then you will go into non-dual consciousness. You become a part of the universe. You will lose a lot of the characteristics you had as an individual. You lose your narrative self, that part that talks to you all the time. You become supremely happy, and you are just in the present, nothing else. No fear of what is coming. You are just there. You're now, in fact, not you. You're now part of a universal being. And this will go on until you actually die. I am in this state. I don't mind the dying process. I'm already part of what is. I am part of the universe.
All right.
All right. Fucking go off then, why don't you?
I am in this state. I don't mind the dying process. I'm already part of what is. I am part of the universe.
I mean, what a fascinating meditation on what it means to come to death, but I'm gonna be honest, I was a little distracted by the fact that it appears to be a hex wrench shoved into his cheek.
It totally is. Oh, yeah.
What? Huh. That's... Well, for one thing, I'm glad I picked up on the fear of dying bit, but that... I wonder where, like, all that comes from.
No, I don't know.
Because like some of it seemed relatively cogent, and some of it like, wait, what? What is this you're describing? But oh, hello.
Maker programs them as they move along the conveyor belt. They gain an awareness of death and an instinct to come to terms with it. Upon entering the room above, they are told to self-immolate. They are here to help us learn how to die well.
Using machines to help learn how to die. All right. Can I? Oh, I can't go through that door. Oh, okay. This has been a delightful experience.
Yeah?
Want to let me in here? No? All right, that's fine. I'm good. Well, I'm still not certain why we came down here in the first place, but I'm glad we did. Let's just go back to wandering the overworld, trying to find some proof that we can shove in the Colonel's face. Sorry, I'm still like mentally processing that entire monologue a little bit here. It's very upfront and arresting, and it's for someone who thinks about death perhaps more than is healthy, it is fascinating to listen to hear other people's thoughts on. This is so hard to drive. I mean, like, I'm sure it's that way on purpose, but gosh dang. All right, what's up here? Oh, the spider reminds you of a time when things were better. Drive a bus detailing the advantages of leaving the EU.
Yeah.
Spiders find the presence of smelly girl terrifying and run away. Salt of the earth. Item, no arms, no legs. Medical advancement. Super babies. Bold claim learned. Bigot. Learned spell, morphine porridge pump. You learned French flipper trick. You learned scrappy doo-doo. Yeah. Alright, well.
Oh, good combat screen.
Let me in.
Interesting.
Hi. What's going on up here?
A cold unwelcome to the caves of Amna here to you. I do hope you won't be staying long and that you have an unpleasant time.
Well, alright then. Fuck you as well, I suppose. Politely.
Come now, you don't have to be rude about it.
Alright, let's go left. Left wall never fails. Hi. Oh no, it's the smelly girl again.
Please don't kill us.
Yeah, please don't kill us, please.
Shut up, dull. What?
Alright. I won't kill you. I'm getting some weird mixed messages from you, friend. Left wall never fails. That leads off to a different map.
It sure does. Let's see what's here.
Do we want to... Okay. Yeah, me too, friend.
Know why I came here? Because she said my dancing was effeminate. This will prove her wrong. Wait until she sees me now.
I've got so many questions. Whale to the ocean, spider to the web, a woman to her dream.
You don't want to do something, just sit on your hand for 5 minutes. It will feel like someone else is doing it.
Okay. I fuck best when my bladder is full. Thanks. Thanks, friend.
Here told me that I am guilty and I need to work hard to get into heaven.
Fair enough. Slurping noises.
They think I am a much smaller man than I imagine myself.
Fair enough. Some of us change so much that they don't even recognize themselves. How are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, big mood.
Amna here lives in the most eastern cave.
Alright, we'll go see Amna here then. I look forward to changing further. Yeah? Okay. In this room, I guide them into an understanding. They stare at the shadows and hear the echoes until they believe that they are the true representation. I've never heard anything that stupid in my life. Rude. Take that, Plato's cave, I suppose. Yeah, no one ever points out bold philosophical claim that what if that was just dumb?
Highly underused philosophical tactic. Second most underused after the suplex.
Oh my god, and Heidegger comes in with the steel chair!
Everybody talking about German idealism and nobody talking about the German suplex, which would solve a lot of philosophical problems pretty quickly.
Yo. That's ping pong. Yeah?
Whiff Waff was used by the Soviets to train the reactions of their elite Marines.
Was it? Is that what you're doing? We're training for war! Alright.
Are you trying to put me off my game?
A little bit. A little bit. Cultures hold the ping pong battle according to their eating customs. Is that true?
I don't know.
Like, I've seen people grip the ping pong battle differently, but I never thought about... Alright, I do appreciate the little Zelda thing where you have 2 braziers lit in order to mark an important path. Why was it zoomed in there and now it's not zoomed in?
Oh.
That was menacing. Why we're zooming out the front. Okay. I understand. Okay. Yo! Smelly girly. Yuck! Look here, Spider Boss. My husband and daughter have gone missing, and I have a suspicion that you know something about it. Maybe know something, maybe know nothing at all. Maybe you do something for Spider Boss, and we can find out if Spider Boss knows something or not. What? What do you want me to do? If Mama dies first, we'll get to know Mama. What? What did you just say? We have many legs and many, many eyes. Areas just through our shells, but there is something Spider Boss does not have. Tell me, what do you want from me? We have cut limbs and shed skins. We have fed mothers their infants. We raise our heads for them to be severed, but still there is one thing Spider Boss does not have. And what is that then? Spider Boss wants very much 3 arcade tokens from the Toothless Shell Arcade. Many of the minions have tried, but they all come back empty-handed. Oh, blimey, Spider Boss wants 3 arcade tokens. So much it hurts, Spider Boss. 3 arcade tokens. Well, I'll see what I can do. Yes, 3. Then Spider Boss tells Dujanah what we know. Sure. Okay. Fucking fine. We'll go get some arcade tokens. I suppose. For the Spider Boss. So the Spider Boss can tells us what they know about the death of our husband. Great. Okay. What's down here?
A normal guy.
Oh, yo, just a regular, everyday, normal guy.
The snake pit.
Might think I'm lost, but I'm not. I've come here to embrace those that have turned into wretched spiders. For I am a great artist, and how can I possibly understand anything unless I am truly entrenched in it? I don't want otherness to blemish my work. Desire is the inconvenience of its object. Las Vegas is not Las Vegas for those who live in Las Vegas. Dujanah hates this art. She hates it for its mediocrity. At least bad art doesn't waste your time. Work about fearing imperfections. There's a list of rewards for seemingly trivial things. Eyebrows mostly even. 8 5 a day today. Spent less than a tenner at the grocery store. Fucking art. Am I right? A disturbing photograph. Adults seem to be holding down a struggling child. Dujanah looks for a title but can't see one. Okay. She only saw real value in art when she could relate to it directly, to something she had lived through. This turned out to be all art. Well, I'm glad the spider people have a museum, I suppose.
You can walk through the wall to my left. Well, that's convenient. Is there more art down there?
This is where we were already here before. This leads up to,
But is there more art down there where we were?
Yes. Oh, sorry. I thought you were asking me to continue in that direction. No. I'm going to go head back and look for more art. Why can you walk through that wall?
Why not?
You know what? Fair point. Fair point. A lithogram titled, A Funny Lithogram. I'll be the judge of that, thought Dujanah. A photograph of a nude Asian man with his genitals painted black. He has a hard-to-read expression, something between about to laugh and singing falsetto. Photograph of a box titled, Why is this box empty? Dujanah feels stupid when she tries for a moment to angle herself to see inside the box. To be fair, I would do that too. I catch myself doing that too, where you're like, this is a still photograph, and yet I'm still going to try to angle myself so I can see. Or I've definitely done that. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Caves of Amna here.
That's the Caves of Amna here for you. All right. I don't want to talk about it. All right. So that's where we started.
Yep.
Keep looking at the left side of the world here. We'll get through eventually. Oh, hold
There's
on.
the thing.
I saw a thing. Hold on. We'll get... All right, hold on. Found it. Hello.
Welcome to Two Flagell.
Is this where we needed to be for the...
Yeah, the arcade tokens.
Okay, so you wanted the arcade tokens there. Okay, so the other I was thinking about the clipboard thing, and that's in Bo Sepes. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So we gotta get arcade tokens, huh?
His t-shirt says, "Let's try our best again tomorrow."
Fair enough. Hi.
That lady has white trousers on, and it looks like she's sat on chocolate. It looks like poo. There was a door.
There are plenty of doors here. I'm wondering if we should talk to people outside before we go into buildings, though.
Let's go in wherever, whenever.
How do you keep track of everything if you don't methodically take care of everything in one area before moving on to the next?
We've done fine so far.
Yes, but it stressed me out the whole time.
Like an artist, there is something. Have you ever? We all are mirrors. Resist. Activism. Hail Mary, Hail Fairy. Hail Mary, Hail Fairy.
Well, all right.
Something
What a boppin' club this is.
like
Hey, the laundromat.
We are the sisters, and you have come to us.
We knew the beetle girl would want to bite.
People come to us with their sobbing grievances. Shall we say, we listen.
Beat. The military killed children who throw stones.
Perhaps you would like us to soothe your grievances with the military stationed in the south of the desert?
It is something we can do. We too can wave a hand as if it were a flag.
You must press buttons for us.
Red, then white, then blue, then orange, then light green.
Yes, you must press these buttons for us. Red, blue, orange, light green.
Wasn't there a white in there too? Where do we
Yeah,
find
red,
these
white,
buttons?
blue, orange, light green.
Must press buttons for us. Red, white, blue, orange, light green. Got it. Where are the buttons?
Not here.
Okay. I think you might want to call someone about that one. That one's just... Okay. I'm sure it's fine. Well, let's just remember that order, I suppose. Hello. Come to your lecture hall. Don't you find walking in circles makes you very ill?
Oh no, it helps me to think. It's my day off and I like thinking in my spare time.
What have you chosen to think about?
Well, I remember once reading about a particular performance of a Shakespearean play. It may have been Othello, I'm not sure. One of the actors tripped over a prop during a murder scene and the audience laughed uproariously. This stripped the scene of all pathos, as you can imagine. The writer cogitated madly on the inexplicable rudeness he had witnessed and then concluded, with a hint of sadness, how it is true that the audience ultimately seeks to be entertained. It is their nature. Therefore, they will find entertainment even if it is in improper places. As with all quotes in books, none can prove their worth until they bear some direct resemblance with the present. This is usually when you're actually living and not holding a book, of course. Unless you were reading a book on inspirational reading, that is. I must have read this bit about that rude audience 2 years ago, and yesterday it found its way back to me as I was taking a moment to think fondly of the boy who sleeps on the floor in the room next to mine. He has nice eyes. It feels nice to privately and deeply care about someone, as nice and as good for our well-being as having a bowl of warm soup on a cold day. But I have a fiancé. This is in fact the very reason I am here. For I'm earning money to help pay for our honeymoon. We're going to Vienna. But oh, I forget this sometimes. The boy who sleeps on the floor next door is so kind to me. I once described to him through gestures how it is hot where I came from, and Thereafter, he would cut out pictures of sunny destinations from newspapers and stick them on the fridge. He pointed to them and made a roof with his hands. Home, I think he said to me. I haven't the heart to convey to him that such and such is nothing like Hawaii. It's occurred to me then, as I gazed out of the window like a privileged Victorian adolescent, that perhaps I was like this audience, although instead of being here to be entertained, I am here to love. I will find love in improper places if I must, because it is my nature. It's something hopelessly out of my control. I cannot bear to imagine what my husband would do if he knew of my fondness for others. There are hideous consequences in my country for adultery, but why do I feel like I am getting away with a crime I have not committed? I do not feel like an adulterer. I'm not doing anyone any harm. I love my fiancé too. He has a nice laugh. Sometimes I think that people are as possessive and as paranoid about love as money. Individuals strive to have it all, yet there is conceivably enough to go around for everyone. I don't know, maybe that's my communist ancestry speaking. But how can I help it? I also read once that to be able to love well is a skill, something that people are not graced with at birth. And as I was watching the boy cut out yet another line of girls in hula skirts, I thought of this quote and of how much I wanted to emulate his skill of loving well. It was as if I was watching a virtuoso violinist and desperate to start learning myself. Because I am unspeakably touched and happy in these temporary moments when he presents to me with a jagged cutout and I stick it to the fridge, using what magnets we have left, usually a cat of some kind. And in these moments, what I want to do is hold him close to me in a warm and generous embrace that is abnormal in its duration. Oh well, I suppose it doesn't matter to anyone but me. And as my mother always said, especially when times were bad, as long as we don't speak a truth, it still has the possibility of being untrue. So, as long as it remains between you and me, it needn't be true at all. I shall continue to privately feel love for the boy who sleeps on the floor next door, and I shall return to my husband to openly love him then on. I wonder if I am alone in my thinking. I will never know, of course. Oh well.
I hear there are many violinists in Vienna. Huh. Sometimes I feel like when we're Let's Playing games like this, like I don't properly have the time to like think through and internalize what like some of these more meaningful digressions. Especially if it's not something I've thought about before, and then it's like, what? But you're on camera. Got to have something witty and chipper to say about it.
And yet you don't have to.
When I enter a car, I don't think of car crashes. When I find my seat on the plane until I disembark, the fear of disaster. That's a very good point, actually. Hello. I like the sound of people eating, specifically crisps. Fair enough. It's very crunchy. What are you? Alright, you both say the same thing. That's fine. Hello. You are.
Whoa!
Okay, you're just gonna face through me.
The awareness of death manifests profoundly in young teens.
You don't say. You don't say. Hello? They always seem to be out of step when they visited the gallery. Sometimes Dujanah would stay at one piece whilst he was already on to the next room. Sometimes it was the opposite. The gallery was often an unpleasant experience. Canvas is blank. Well, almost blank. There's a smell of turpentine and an idea that there was once an oil painting. Dujanah remembered something her husband had said after they took an installation down and repainted the walls of the gallery white. In this room is no longer functioning art. In this room is a no longer functioning artwork. Oops, I didn't mean to. We went to see a performance artist once, before Ashna was born. The audience stood expectantly, and remember the gallery had glossy gray floor tiles. The performer started off almost like a children's show host. She'd make a gesture, then yell, "Hip hip hooray!" That was all she said, "Hip hip hooray." Then she got out some props, a bowl of flour, a balloon, and a violin bow. Each time she brought out something, hip hip hooray. She cradled the balloon and danced hip hip hooray. Then she threw the balloon in the air and whisked at the bowl of flour, stopping to catch the balloon and repeating until all the flour was on the floor. Hip hip hooray. She got more and more frenetic. She played an invisible violin standing on a chair, really screaming her line over and over and over. And then she sat down and softly rocked the balloon, gently stroking would-be hair from an imaginary face. Very quietly. Hip hip hooray. 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 I looked at my husband and saw tears in his eyes. Dujanah remembered their first real argument was at an exhibition opening. On all the walls of the gallery were shopping lists the artist had collected from a year living in London. The artist had visited supermarkets in her local area, and shoppers had donated their lists to her. There was a really positive feeling in the gallery, which Dujanah didn't feel a part of. Her husband seemed to be spending hours studying the lists, even seemed to find some funny. It annoyed her. How could someone find a shopping list funny? Clearly, you've never worked at a grocery store. I can tell you some funny shopping lists. I think it would be good if we could add our own lists, Dujanah commented. He looked at her in disdain and called her a fucking idiot.
Wow, mean.
Don't you understand a fucking thing? Huh. Did we already look in these buildings?
Nope.
Here? We did. Wait,
We've been in this building.
is this our home? This is where we were at the beginning of the game, right?
Yeah.
Well, this is somber. Here.
Yeah.
You're down, so stay down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that.
The sound design in this game is so cool.
It really is.
And the weird behind me is the club.
Fair enough.
The kind of weird new genres of music invented along the way.
Yeah, like I hear a lot of like there's a lot of like 90s alt rock, but also a lot of like stoner music and stuff, and I'm like, it's so fascinating. He wears a t-shirt stating, "You don't deserve anything in life." You know what? True, big mood. That's an archway. Okay. What's in here? Hi. A guard at the Amki Hawkins incineration plant told me that someone had been pinching sand from the work site. Each day the guard would see the man come dressed in a high-vis vest and shortly afterwards leave with a wheelbarrow full of sand. The guard confronted him one day. "Oi!" he said. "Where are you off to with all that sand?" The guy kicked up a fuss like a butter wouldn't melt, tipped out the sand and sauntered off with his wheelbarrow. A few days later, it turned out he hadn't been stealing sand. He'd been taking their wheelbarrows.
Books about wheelbarrows.
Books about wheelbarrows. Seems like you got something on the mind, friend.
Books about understanding analogies.
All right, fine. Called out. All right, fine. Man, every third building in this place is a club. I want to trying to interrupt.
I feel like I have records like this.
Very nice. I love all the compositions made for one room only.
Yeah. I wish she had told us sooner about her illness.
What's up here? Hello.
That has to be the worst film I've ever seen.
I've seen some pretty bad films. So.
Tell the story of your life that is most emotionally cathartic.
Google says that someone on Google said they watched it for over an hour without it looping.
That's fucking amazing! We got trolled!
I'm making an executive decision here.
Okay, next time. Next time.
What a... I'm torn because on the one hand, they clearly put a lot of work and effort into it and put it into the game. On the other hand, they're deriding it themselves. And clearly...
That rocks. That rocks.
You know, like, clearly the fact that it goes on for that long means they don't intend for you to sit there and watch the... You know what? We're going back. We'll see you in part 2.
Peace.
Oh, can I... Whoop. Game saved. Oh, wait, hold on. Places to go, people to see. Oh, we've already done so much. Wow, all right, well, we'll see you next time. Thank you again to our patrons for supporting us another month. It means a whole lot to us that you like what we do and that you continue to support us. And we'd love to give a super special shout out to the patrons in our I'm Jacked In tier, including Alyssa Clarkson,
Alice,
The Fighting Doll,
Snow Flurry,
and Raina. People who support us at patreon.com/APR get access to certain exclusive episodes before they're available on the main channel. And they also get to vote on which indie creators we feature on the channel each month, which is why we're playing this game right now. If you would like to support us as well, you can get all the rewards are unlocked no matter how much you donate. I think it's at least $1 or something. And all that money we get goes back into making the channel bigger and better. Buying the games we have, getting new equipment and stuff like that. So, yeah. Thank you all very much.
Smash that like, comment and subscribe.